If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405, one of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
For an opener, Purdy to throw. Downfield, it's Mitchell. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A first down throw for Purdy. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. Play action. Here's Purdy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Into space. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, LA. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And, Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. On 1st and 10, Purdy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This one, downfield, take it in. Higgins. A pickup there of 28 yards. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Abdul Carter in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. wide out for Higgins. That is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
A gain of 34 yards.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A gain of 4.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
42-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey.
On the carry.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position,
4.
filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Patriots will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Jason Sanders set to
So
kick
back to
off.
level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
So here's a 1st and 10 now.
line.
They'll start from the 24. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down behind
I can
the
promise
line
you
of
that is
scrimmage.
not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of
At the
attack,
24-yard line.
there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Catch left side is made by Higgins. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain
Here's a
of
3rd
6.
down and
Makes
4.
it 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A pickup of 12 yards.
A gain of 12
First down,
yards.
L.A.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the draw, here comes McCaffrey. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
10 more yards.
Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. That's caught by Greg Olsen. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
A gain of 7 brings up
Ball on the 39.
At the
Here's
Patriots'
2nd and a couple.
39-yard line.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's
A gain of 11 on that one. And the Chargers have the first down.
First and 10.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
First down.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Off the play fake, Hurts, and he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And
that's over the middle and intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down, Patriots.
First and 10 for Purdy. This one not quite on target, and too much, and one falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. Throwing again is Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Back to the air again is Purdy. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's caught! And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
In motion, it's Waddle. Here's Purdy again. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And now it's third and goal. They need 2. Here's Purdy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Patriots.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Pats will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Jason Sanders
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
63.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 21 at the 17-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Quick throw, taken in. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. 3rd down, they need 5. Hurts to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will finally run him down. 1st and 10.
The Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hurts. That's caught. Downfield by Hunter. That pass play good for 22. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
Chargers.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Here goes Hurts on the design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown Chargers. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Chargers will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Cam Little to kick off.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete.
So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they force the incomplete.
Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. And it's going to be 4th down. They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Third and long. Here's Hurts. He's got his man right side. It's complete. Call it a gain of 13. First down, LA.
First down. First
Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play. So, from 37, here's second and 8. Throwing is Hurts. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
On the return, it's Mitchell. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, New England. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Patriots back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21.
Jason Sanders set
After
to
the
kick
touchdown,
off.
Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's brought down by
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
1st down and more past midfield. And he will go all the way. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, L.A. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This fielded at the 2. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's got a man. That's complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down.
Throwing again is Purdy. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Purdy going to put it up again. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Patriots. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll throw again with Purdy. That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This one taken at the 10. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. He'll air it out down the middle. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
The 24-yard line.
Hurts working in the pistol. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Now Hurts going to call his own number. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electric.